Hello. So last time we cleared out the Pinwheel Forest. Kind of stated my guys in here. They're fine. Okay. Oddish. That should be pretty easy. Blossom. I think it loses poison type when it evolves into Blossom. So fire will be better here. Tangela will stick with Volcarona on this one. Oh man. Bring a strong Pokemon to smash the challenge rock. What does that mean? A refreshing battle to blow away all your troubles, huh? Furret. I like Furret. I think Furret is neat. Me first. Oh. Oh, of course. Of course. Okay. It's fine. It's just like... I've had Psybeam for a really long time, and I feel like I can count on one hand the number of times I've successfully confused somebody with Psybeam. And of course, Furret uses a one-off Psybeam and confuses me immediately. Can you not? Thank you. Slime light screen? No. Yes. Do not want or need light screen. Seismitoad. I can actually stick with Volcarona. I can stick with Ampharos here. I think. No, I can't. Yeah. I forgot that Seismitoad was part ground type. I thought it was part rock type, not ground. Look at me being smart. It's fine though. Worked out. Nugget. Very nice. Uh-oh. Hey, Girder. It's level 64. And it feels high, but at the same time, I don't know that I care to fight it. HP up. Very cool. Max Elixir is also very cool. I guess we will be getting into a battle. That would be correct. Linoon. Okay. Belly Drum cuts its health in half, but increases its attack very much. Interesting choice. Mandibuzz. Now I know that's flying type, but I can't remember if it's ground type or not. So let's actually use Ampharos, but I'll probably use Power Gem. Because I feel like Mandibuzz might be ground type. Embargo, that's... I can't use items? Yeah. I'll try Thunderbolt. Brave Bird is going to hurt, though. It's not very effective, but still a very strong attack. Oh, and it's paralyzed, too. Nice bonus. Okay, so Thunderbolt does work. Maybe it's like dark flying or something. I don't know. Toxicroak, that's poison fighting, so Gothitelle should, like, absolutely shred it. Nasty Plot. Okay. I can never quite remember what dark type moves do off the top of my head, so I'm glad that that wasn't one that did damage. Guy's training like a madman, huh? I see, I see. Tyrogue. Okay. Scrafty, probably want to use bug type stuff, so I'll use my bug. See what kind of damage Flamethrower does. Still not amazing. I might die here. Ooh, just barely. Just barely. And he's burned too. I think I'm faster as well. So let's just finish him off. That was close. Volcarona learns a move now. Wants to learn Quiver Dance. Yeah. Quiver Dance is a good buff. Special attack, special defense, speed all go up. I'll get rid of Struggle Bug for that. Makuhita is pure fighting, so Gothitelle. Come on, 2 in a row, buddy. We going for 3? No. Good. Okay, that guy's in my way. And some of my guys are pretty beat up. Well, 55 Toxicroak. Interesting. So I know that there's a nurse or something just inside the forest, like a nurse or a doctor or something in the forest. It might be like just inside too, which would be very convenient. Looks like I misremembered. Very cool. See if I can get to the town here. I would like to heal. I'll properly explore the town once I, Oh, metal guy. What do you want from me? Oh, more hint metals? Okay, buddy. Fossils are in Twist Mountain. Okay. I mean, I'll make my way over there at some point. Not in any serious hurry. I have a whole post game to do. Okay. Let me finish with this route. Oh, there's an item. An Ultra Ball. It's not a bad thing to have. Not even a little bit. Yeah, I kind of figured that you'd want to fight. School Kid Keston has a Venonat. I think that Venonat is okay. Yanma. It's gonna be Bug Flying, so I'll just use Ampharos. Should be able to just nail it with a Thunderbolt or whatever. It's probably gonna be faster than I am, but yeah. U-turn, so it's swapping out. Show me what you got. Venomoth. I think it gains flying type when it evolves into Venomoth. No, it doesn't. But it's paralyzed now, so it's fine. Means I'm probably faster, so I will just continue to use Thunderbolt. Bug Buzz. Okay. Okay. Made it through that fight without any real trouble, so that's good. More full heals is just fine. Okay. So back to exploring over here. So I can get up over here now, which is nice. Maximum. A challenge rock. I test the challenge rock with my fist every day. It's important to make steady progress, little by little. I don't know if I'd want to punch a rock every day. That'd probably hurt. But you are correct in saying that it is important to strive to improve yourself little by little every day. It's objectively correct. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to do now. Gothitelle should be fine with Poliwrath. It's water fighting. Might have some kind of dark type move, but I don't know that its special defense is terribly high. Okay. No problems there. I will take that. Fighting gem. I gotta be honest, the experience was more worth it than the item, but it's fine. Got a whole ass town to explore over here now. Cafe and Joint Avenue where Pokemon could eat. Yeah, accordions are not light. Cafe Warehouse. Okay. I've been getting really, really heavy, but I just can't stop getting seconds. Bro, me too. I feel it. I feel it, brother. Some things may be famous and good, but some good things aren't famous. True. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna go in the museum last. How many houses could a warehouse wear if a warehouse could wear houses? Stop, stop, stop. I am a poet. Ditto Everstone Natures, what's the connection? Practicing is sort of like eating food every day. Unless it becomes something you do without thinking about, you'll never be great at guitar or with Pokemon. True. Hello. Something about dreams? Okay. I believed it would become popular because it's a storehouse. Walking on abandoned railroad tracks. Step inside. I will. Patience. Berg is an artist and the gym leader in Castelia. We want to be like him. I'll never stop admiring him. He's this warehouse up until 4 years ago. When he gets artist block, he comes back here. I think it's nice. I'd be very fortunate to be able to have somewhere that I can go if I was suffering artist block. Green shards. Yeah, let's see what moves you teach. Worry Seed, Gastro Acid, Helping Hand, After You, Magic Room, Wonder Room, Spite, Recycle, Trick, Stealth Rock, Outrage, Endeavor, Sleep Talk, Skill Swap, Snatch. Okay. Nothing I'm really looking for, but good to know, I suppose. Okay, let's go to the museum. I actually want to heal first. There may or may not be something in the museum, and I may or may not have a guide open on my laptop. So, I may or may not happen to know of something that may or may not be in the museum. I'm being evasive because one of the legendary Pokemon wound up in there. That's all. So I'm going to go with my normal strategy. Oh, it's not in there. It's just around. Hello. What's up? I should have saved. Oops. Well, I just have to not fuck up. That's all. Well, 65. So I need to rely on being able to paralyze it myself. Future Sight. I don't know what kind of damage that's going to do. So let's give it another discharge. Flail might paralyze it, actually, which would be fantastic. In 2 turns now. So I don't know that I can necessarily do any more damage to it without killing it. So I'm going to just start throwing balls here. And hope that it flails itself into paralyzing itself. It's turn 3. There's a Future Sight attack. Let's see what kind of damage it is. More than expected, but not unbearable. It's turn 4. I'm counting turns for timer balls. Extrasensory. Okay. This is turn 5. Turn 6. Ah. I thought it was going to happen. That would have been great, actually, if it did. So, turn 7. Music's great, too. I think that this might actually be the music that they used in the Gen 4 games when you fought these guys, which is actually super rad. This might kill Ampharos, actually, which would be annoying. Almost. So this is going to be turn 8, I think. If it manages to buff its special defense high enough, I might be able to attack it again. So I think that this is going to be turn 9. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. Love it. Anyway, let's hit up the museum. A replica of the Darkstone, which is a legendary Pokemon's dormant form. Researching fossils. If you have a fossil, bring it. Whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. I'm Hawes, the assistant director. You're kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour. You're Mush, right? You came all the way out here. What do you like better, the cover fossil or the plume fossil? Let's take the cover fossil, yeah. Oh, thanks. Suddenly, interrupting my tours will surprise the patrons. I'm Lenora, the director. I'm always in my study, so come visit if you have time. I do. I've got nothing but. Anyway. Had an accident while I was flying around the world and became a fossil. Deoxys changes its form by coming into contact with the power of meteors. A replica of the Darkstone, the form of the legendary Pokemon Zekrom while it rests. Library is in the next room. Beyond that is the director's room. Lenora is a former gym leader. Plate with unknown script. Mask that ancient people wore at festivals. Thick club held by Marowak. It's like how Cubone wears its mother's skull. Marowak could also battle with the bone of someone dear to it. Rarities from around the world. Museums are packed with adventure. Fossil of Pokemon protected by a very hard shell. Well, that's, God, what's it called? Armaldo, I think? Pokemon that came from space along with this meteorite. Hello. Bones can talk. Hello, Berg. What's up? Suffering from artist block again? Bones, perhaps. Bones? The museum. Of course we have bones. What are you looking for? Your next motif? Maybe, or maybe not. Many bug-type Pokemon have hard coverings, right? They're so-called exoskeletons, so I don't quite understand bones. Not at all, actually. You think you would understand something about bones if you came here? Sure thing. Make yourself at home. Like I can have my husband explain them. For starters, what do bones mean to you? When I was little, my dad worked in a mine and he would always bring home bones he dug up. I was just a child, but I was brought under the spell of bones. What did the bones look like when they were part of a living being? Why are they shaped the way they are? Things like that captivated me. Oh, I kind of understand. I'm also fascinated by the functional, efficient designs of bug-type Pokemon, such as the shape of their legs. What's everyone all gathered up for? What brings you here? Clay found a fossil in Twist Mountain, came to have Lenora look at it and see if you wanted to keep it here or something. What do bones mean to you? No matter who you are or when you die, bones are all that'll be left of you. When you think about it, it's amazing. Even if you die, you can make money. Some fossils are worth a lot, you know. Can't tell if you're kidding, but of course you'd think that way. Berg is trying hard to think about what bones mean to him. Don't be so flippant. What kind of fossil have you got there? Let me see. Here you go. What do you think? Gotta be worth a mint as a specimen or a collectible. Which is it? Well, I mean this in a good way, but it's an ordinary fossil. If it isn't worth much as a specimen, you can't sell it for much. But I'm curious about the soil attached. What do you mean? It's very subtle, but it's a bit different from the soil I usually see from Twist Mountain. That's so? Guess my Twist Mountain still has unlimited potential. Alright, I'll keep on digging my clay tunnel. Here, Berg, that plain old fossil's yours. Have a look at it and think about what bones mean to you. Thank you, Lenora. Guess it's okay that I have my own perspective on what bones mean to me, right? Why not? You, me, Clay, we all have a different way of thinking about what bones mean. It would be kind of creepy if we all felt the same way, right? Anyway, I feel sorry for this fossil. It's just resting, minding its own business, as everyone is saying this and that about it. I know, I'll thank this fossil by using it as a motif for one of my works. See you, Lenora. Natural for people to have different opinions. Don't fight over it. Enjoy it. Consider why they might think like that. Here, the director, Lenora, is too busy with her research on fossils and Pokemon bones, so she took a break from being a gym leader. Don't have any fresh water. This isn't a Pokemon gym anymore. It's a library now. Library used to be a Pokemon gym. The story of a cowardly Lillipup and a short-tempered Zora. Violent Zora blocks his path, who's headed to a cave to get medicine. They become friends and decide to travel together. Lillipup, Zora, and Yamask. Fleeing from a colony of Woobat and working together to defeat a Krokorok that was being a bully, they find the medicinal herb Lillipup needs. Make a picky promise to play together again, and each returns home, though they want to play more. Hell yeah, dude. The mythology of the Sinnoh region. Long ago, when Sinnoh had just been formed, Pokemon and humans led separate lives. Not to say they didn't help one another. Indeed, they did. They supplied one another necessary items, and they supported one another. One Pokemon said to the others that they should always be ready to help humans. It proposed that Pokemon be ready to appear before humans whenever needed. Thus, to this day, Pokemon appear to humans if they venture into tall grass. The joy of rides. Castelia City's cruise ship, Mistralton City's planes. Used to be trains, railway in Nacrene City is a legacy of that. Dude, trains are so fucking cool. Bones, fossils, and us. Pokemon were a sacred presence. They were revered to a much greater extent than today. I want to figure out the truth, but I also have a desire for adventure. I get it. Are you gonna be able to send it straight to my box? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to run back through here. I'll get it then. I don't wanna worry about it right this minute. Oh boy. The archaeology lover. I'm gonna heal up and then I'm gonna continue on my way. Alright. I'll go drop off a guy. Considering that an egg requires like time. I think it's got to be Ampharos, honestly. Yeah, let me put Gothitelle back up front. We're just gonna let Gothitelle level up forever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll grab that egg with the Volcaronus flame body. It should hatch more quickly than it otherwise would, which is very nice. I have no idea what's gonna come out of it. Daycare's on Route 3. Might be able to tell you more. Friend's friend was saying that Pokemon eggs are sometimes discovered at the daycare. Yes, that's how that works, yeah. Rotation battle. Fuck. Don't like rotation battles. Or was it a triple battles I don't like? I don't know. Only one way to find out, I suppose. Skiploom, Jumpluff, and Blossom. Interesting choices. We just use Flamethrower forever and then the battle ends? Quiver Dance is fine. It'll make Flamethrower do even more damage, but I wanted to use Flamethrower. I forgot that rotation battles like reset your cursor between every round. So I can't just mash A until the fight ends. Worry Seed shuts off Flame Body, which is fine. What's U-turn gonna accomplish here? Answer nothing. It accomplished nothing. Quick Ball. Fun. There's a bunch of water here. I'm gonna have to surf. In fact, oh man, dude, there's so much stuff. Let me Let's get the Super Repel chugging along here. So I can run around unobstructed. Slowpoke, can't remember if it's part Psychic type or not, so I'll probably just use Shadow Ball. It sure is part Psychic type, so Shadow Ball is the right move. Goldeen. Yeah, I'll swap off to Superior. Let's just throw out Leaf Blades until this guy goes away. Beauty. Seaking. We'll stick with Superior. I don't think it'll be faster than me, but only one way to find out. Okay. The only reason I have any real concern about it is because Seaking might know like Peck, and it probably has pretty decent attack. Is Leaf Storm even any good? No. It's not something I want. I think I would rather have Slam, so I like having Slam as an option. I think it's very nice. It's not like exceptionally powerful or anything like that, but it's good to have as an option, I think, anyway. Let's get rolling here. Let's surf around a little bit. There's another fisherman over here. So, let's see what this guy's got going on. Oh, it's the Magikarp guy. Level 58 Magikarp. That's almost impressive there, brother, I gotta say. I think a long time ago in a Pokemon Gold save, I think I had like a level 60 something Magikarp because I wanted to, basically. On paper, it should be possible to beat the whole Elite Four with Magikarps, I think. You probably absolutely need to get them to level 100, though. Which, especially in the Gen 2 games, is absolutely brutal. I don't know that there are any Ghost-type Pokemon in the whole Elite Four. Man, now I gotta, like, think about it. Definitely not possible in this gen, unless you can somehow teach Magikarp a Water-type move. Elite Four in Gen 1, nope. Ghost-type guy there, too. Gen 2, it's Psychic, Fighting, or Psychic, Poison, Fighting, and Dark. I'd have to go through, like, the actual lists, because on paper it should work, but they might get kind of funky with the dual types in there. Gen 3 is Dark, Ghost, so that's already a no. Gen 4, God, I can't remember the Gen 4 Elite Four at all. I think one of them might be Bug. I think. This is gonna bother me. I'm not gonna look it up. Yeah, I refuse to look it up. Oh, we're in a triple battle with a Natu, a Xatu, and a Fearow. Gothitelle, Volcarona, and Superior. That's actually kind of bad. So we probably Feint Attack Xatu. We Flamethrower Fearow, and we Slam Natu. I'm glad that Natu is available in this game, though. I like Natu. I just think he's neat. Why did I use Feint Attack instead of Shadow Ball? That was stupid. Oh well. Here we are. Second verse, same as the first here. Oh. Attack. Oh, Ominous Wind is one of those buffs every stat moves. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I used Xatu when I streamed Pokemon Silver ages ago. I do not have VODs for it anymore. But I specifically remember doing like an exceptional amount of research to figure out how to make Xatu not like kind of shitty. And the answer was you breed a Natu and a Fearow, so that Xatu will have so that you'll have Drill Peck. That was basically the answer. All right, we got a double. And I think I used my Psychic TM on it too. So like I had pretty good moves. Pachirisu and Emolga. And I've got Gothitelle and Volcarona. Should be fine on paper. I'll use Psychic on Emolga. I'll have you go for a Flamethrower on Pachirisu and see where the damage sits after that. Volt Switch. Okay. Just solve the problem. All right. All of Route 3's Pokemon. It's like a cave entrance over here, I think. I'm not going in there yet. Extraordinarily pretty Pokemon. Okay. I guess. A Vulpix. Pure fire type, but might have ghost type attacks. Special defense might be pretty decent too. But it is also unevolved, so. I didn't even use Psychic. I don't know why. I mean, it worked, but I don't know. Flareon will swap for Crocodile. Go for an Earthquake. Just solve the problem immediately. More nuggets. They keep on. They keep happening. Ultra Ball is also nice. Good thing to pick up. Yeah, I'll keep the repels up. Surrounded by the smiles of children and Pokemon. Yeah? See how this goes. Okay, cool. Has a Lickitung. I'll stick with Gothitelle. Should be fine. Might get paralyzed, but I can fix it. Not paralyzed, just lower defense, which is fine. Okay. It's Purugly. I'll stick with Gothitelle here. I don't really feel like I've got any serious reason to switch. Well, I'm in the post game, so it's accurate. Getting a little yawny here. Can I stop hurting myself in my confusion, please? That'd be great. Yes, I can. That's good. Cool. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in here who heals you. Yeah. Monkeys. Yes. I'm gonna be a Pokemon when I grow up. If only it was that easy, brother. Instead, I have to have, like, fucking responsibilities and shit. It fucking sucks. No, you know about my Twisted Spoon. That isn't going to be very useful right this minute because I'm not using Psychic-type moves. Anyway. Pikachu. There he is. It's the guy. It's Mr. Pokemon himself. Well, Mrs. Pokemon, but you get the gist. On the slide? Brother. This is dangerous. Okay, Buster. I see how it is. What a name. Leadian. It's bug flying, I think. I'll go for a Psychic here. I don't remember if Leadian has this, like, decent special defense off the top of my head. It does. Good for Leadian. Bad for me. Very nice. What did they bury in the sandbox? A rare candy. I don't know if I want to feed one of my Pokemon a candy I found in the sand, but okay. I'm pretty sure that there's a kid here who says pretty much the same thing in the first games. And the difference here is that this kid might actually have a guy who has Hyper Beam, which I think would actually be pretty great. Dino, that's Dark Dragon. So I'll use Outrage. Which is why I'm actually very glad that Crocodile learns Outrage. Since I don't currently have Swanna with me. Man, I can't stop yawning. I'm not even tired. I don't even know why I'm yawning. It just keeps happening. Pick up some items and play around in the town proper. It's just one guy up in the upper left I want to talk to before I go on over there. Guy probably doesn't have anything of any real significance, but he has a big pearl though. Live quietly and do a lot of fishing. You know, I don't even like fishing, but I think if I could live quietly and not like have to worry about like money, that'd be great. Could I do that? I didn't want to use another repel. Such a strong trainer, they'll want to challenge me. Factories once busy days, many dreams still linger in the dream yard. Fire type Pokemon. Yep. That's correct. I won. I did it. Until I figure out a way to win every time for sure. Okay, buddy. Hello. Thank you for getting out of the way. I appreciate it. Anyway. Wide lens boosts accuracy by 10%. Zoom lens boosts accuracy by 20%, but only if you're slow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. That would be the Person Berry. That causes the confusion status. And I get some person berries out of the deal. I'll take it. Yeah. Oh. That's good to know. Yeah. Ground type moves can't hit a Pokemon with Levitate. I want to use Trick or Switcheroo to give an item to a Pokemon that has a Levitate ability so I can hit it with ground type moves. Iron Ball might work. Let me actually check what the Iron Ball does. I want to help this guy out. I think it would work. Yeah. Use a certain move on a Pokemon with a Levitate ability and then use a ground type move on it. I think it could work. I think Smackdown does it, if not Gravity. Let me take a look. What does Smackdown do? Grounds the target if it was ungrounded. Whoa. Yeah, Smackdown would work. I think it's going to be Mold Breaker, but Mold Breaker is one of those abilities I never remember what it does. So, yeah, because the other two, like, yes. Now that I've helped this guy out. So I think I have reason to believe that this guy's got Levitate. Just considering the extended conversation that we were just having about Levitate as an ability. So I think I should just assume that I can't really use ground type attacks on this guy at all. Wheezing probably also has Levitate. So I actually am going to put Gothitelle back in, but I'm going to use a Fuller Store on it before I do anything. I have 22 of them. Incredible. Sludge Bomb, huh? For some reason, I had the feeling I was getting poisoned there. I'm glad I didn't, honestly, but... Hello. Gengar. Ghost Poison, so can't use... can't use Psychic moves on it. Dark would work. So I'm, depending on how Volcarona does, I might swap off to Crocodile, but we'll see. We'll see if I need to. Shadow Ball's probably going to hurt pretty good, though. Yeah. To be expected. I'll risk it. Dark Pulse. I don't know what that's going to do. Kill Volcarona is what that's going to do. Cool. Crocodile it is. go for Crunch. Focus Blast. That's fighting type, I think, actually. Which is actually really smart, but... yeah, it is. Oh, good. That's a lot of damage. Okay. There's the Moxie trigger, too. And Leftovers. God, I love Leftovers. Electros. It's pure electric type, and it has Levitate. Crocodile's probably going to be my best bet here. Not using Earthquake, though. Just go for Outrage. So I think Outrage should do the most damage out of everything I've got. Dragon Claw. Might kill me, actually. Which would be a little annoying, but yeah. Whatever. I'll do Superior here, actually. I think a good Slam should take care of him. Okay, a second Slam should take care of him. Because I don't think it'll be able to kill me. So, yeah. So excited, too. More trainer schools. That's probably good. Greater amounts of education being more available is a good thing. It's a lot of money for either one of those. I don't really want either one. I would like to stock up on repels. So that's going to be 60 plus 7, so 67. Would like to stock up on Ultra Balls too. So that's 89, so 99. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm not going to use another repel right this minute. Oh, thanks. Not anymore. It's not. Can't use the internet to battle in this game anymore. I don't really do nicknames too much. I don't know. I'm just not great at it. Fennel went to Castelia City. I know that. Mysterious Pokemon in the Dream Yard. Current Seeger is version 3.0. An upgrade. That's fun. Bill, Annette, Bebe, and Amanita. Admins of the storage system. Speaking of which, storage system. I like how she just left that machine up there. A restaurant where you can enjoy a show. Okay. Hope today is a special day for you. Welcome to the restaurant. Used to be a Pokemon gym, and then a lot happened. No trio badge now. Show doesn't feature Pat Rat. Not yet. What are you guys doing back here? You guys cooking? That's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna... Anyway. Sure. Oh, hello. The one on the right. Holding a big mushroom. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think it's the one on the left currently. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so I can come back and talk to him tomorrow, I guess. That's fine. Dreamyard still bustles with trainers looking to improve. Oh, some dusk balls. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Anyway. Let's go check out the Dreamyard. Oh, hello. Okay. Bye. Okay. If you want. I'll take a moonstone, though. That's pretty nice. Let's go to the basement. I remember this place being absolutely full of, like, extremely tough trainers last time. Looks like it remains full of many trainers, and they're probably all pretty strong. The music is slower down here, too. That's actually kind of interesting. A mysterious psychic power, huh? Okay. Has a ghastly. I still got Gothitelle out front. So I'm just going to go for Feint Attack using an X special. That's interesting. That's a choice. Anyway. Skuntank. I will stick with Gothitelle. Skuntank is poison type, I think. Might be only poison. Poison dark. I'm just stupid. Got it. Understood. I'll have to remember that. Looks like it's earthquake time. There we go. Let me throw a potion and I'll keep on rolling here. A power spot, he says. Okay. Bet. Has a Hypno. Alright, I should be fine. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I healed. I thought I was like, oh wait. My health is like gone. That might be a problem. Nasty Plot is just a buff. Dusclops is Definitely ghost type. I'll go for Crocodile and get after it with Crunch. I don't remember if it's got a secondary type though. It does have pressure though, which is a little annoying. But should be reasonably bearable. Yeah, considering I need to use Crunch once, that's pretty easy. I foresaw your move and I was running away from you. If you foresaw my move, then on paper you shouldn't be able to lose. Chingling. I think it's Chingling is just Psychic type, I think, so should be fine with Shadow Ball. Mr. Mime is much the same, just Psychic type. So Shadow Ball until it's dead, whenever that is, should be fine. It's the way up, but I don't want to go up yet. That's a way up, I guess. There are a couple of them, I suppose. Actually, it looks like that the way to the north of me there is like a way down. So Clang really is not gonna be easy to beat with Gothitelle, so I'm probably gonna swap off for Volcarona. Excellent. Let's learn Heat Wave. What does Heat Wave do? 100 power, 90 accuracy. I think I ditch Gust. I can probably get Gust back if I really want it, but I don't. Hey, Gothitelle's level 72. Has a Porygon. Porygon is weird, so I'm just gonna send out Crocodile here, and we're gonna see what happens. Has Trace, so it gains Moxie. Just gonna go for an Earthquake. See what happens. Okay. If it's just gonna die about it, that's totally fine. So, a new discovery and an ever-deepening mystery, he says. Okay. Dawnstone. I don't know if there's anything I really want or need to use Dawnstone on. Hidden item up there, but I'll worry about that later. I want to head up here first. My goal is to outperform gym leaders. Okay, buddy. Has a Slack Off. So Slack Off only acts every other turn. And I don't know about anybody else, but I never personally felt like the stats or move pool that Slack Off has was really worth the downside. Same thing with slacking, you know, it's just, I wouldn't call it bad. There are definitely worse Pokemon out there. But like, The downside of only being able to act every other turn just is so brutal. I keep forgetting that I have Quiver Dance and then just using it instead of other things. I think I'm just going to throw Volcarona out front here. Volcarona's turn to level up. Wrong menu. Yeah, Gothitel's up to level 70 now. Kind of put my guys in reverse level order here, except for Basculin. Basculin doesn't count. Uh-oh. Jigglypuff and a Watchog. I think I'm just gonna leave. I do not want to fight these guys. Watchog is extremely annoying, and Jigglypuff is not much better. Oh, hello. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see you. Has an Igglybuff. Okay. If you want. Not exactly what I'd go for, but hey. The customer's always right in matters of taste. Now Licky Licky, that's a good call. Licky Licky's cool. And anybody who disagrees is incorrect. Ring out. That did more damage than I had hoped it would. But that's okay. Gyro Ball, huh? Buddy, you got some weirdo moves. At least you died of being burned. Throw a Hyper Potion real quick. Reaper Cloth. That makes... what's his name evolve? Oh, hey. A block I can push with strength. Don't mind if I do. What is this item you keep picking up? Oh, it's going to be up there. Shroomish. Shroomish will be easy. Due to all of my offensive moves are super effective on Shroomish. Man, Flamethrower is so good. I'll learn from losing as well. That's a good attitude. Alright. So I'm going to check out this part of the downstairs, and then I guess I have to go get a guy with cut. Is there a couple items back here? Psychic Gem. That's fun. Probably not going to use it, but hey. I have it. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. I need to go up there too. So yeah, I need to go. I'll probably drop off Basculin. And I might drop off someone else too, so I can grab Ampharos. So let's go into move. Let's see here. You have cut, right? Yeah. So you get swapped for Basculin, and I might have to, and you're gonna get swapped as well. Here's what I'm gonna do. Special. Monochrome. Team Plasma. Movie. PWT. We're gonna change the name of this to Good. So I can keep easier track of like the guys that I'm actually like using. Or rather have used. Okay. I do want to heal up while I'm here too. I don't anticipate I'm going to be doing anything that's going to require water in the dream yard, so I'll be okay without Basculin for a while. Oh, hello again. Goodbye. Going that way, huh? Well, let's go in here. Oh, hello again. Going that way now, huh? Okay. Just for the sake of expedience, I think I'm going to go for some super repel here. And I'm going to throw Ampharos out front. Because paralyzing guys makes them easier to catch. Or I'll just get into a fight. Oh, because Ampharos literally isn't strong enough to make repels effective. That's good. Whatever. I'll take a rare candy though. That's pretty good. Hello. Going that way again? Okay. Hello. Yeah? Going back over there? Okie dokie. I'm gonna drop a save like right here. Because I do not know what the what's the word that I want? The circumstances of this battle are going to be. And I got lucky with Uxie not like accidentally killing it or anything too unpleasant happening. Okay, yeah. That was a good spot to save for sure. Cool. So we've got Latios. Don't remember what type it is. Just gonna try to paralyze it. Psycho Shift. I don't even know what that does, brother. Hey, it's paralyzed. So that makes my life a lot easier. So I don't really need to worry about having Ampharos out. So I'll just do an amount of damage here. That also does tell me it's probably dragon type, which I suppose makes sense. And I'm sure that anybody who's paying any close attention to what I'm saying probably thinks I'm a moron, but that's fine. You're allowed to. You'd be correct, generally. Alright, I think as long as Power Gem doesn't crit here, I think I'm fine. It shouldn't. So it's probably Dragon Psychic type, which makes sense. That health is great. So Discharge, and I think... I'm a moron when it comes to Pokemon, at least. Start throwing Ultra Balls. I think this is turn... I want to say it's 5? Heal Pulse is... It heals me. Nah, there's just like a lot of shit that I can't remember. There's too many Pokemon. I don't know why you would use Heal Pulse, but, you know, I'm not going to argue with Latios's AI just choosing to use moves. Let's just keep using Ultra Balls. I want to say that makes it like turn... It's either 7 or 8. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we got Latios. It is Dragon Psychic. Look at that. No. Okay. So that's everything in the Dream Yard that I need to care about. Except for this. A Soul Dew. What does that even do? Oh. It's an item specifically for Latios or Latias. Okay. Let me sort here. Okay. That wound up being significantly easier than I anticipated. I'm not going to complain. I think that paralyzing these guys is pulling a lot of weight here, for sure. You know, I would like to actually move my Pokemon around a little bit as well. Because I don't know that I'm going to need Cut. Just going to kind of put the legendaries in a pile on the bottom here. I'm going to put Tranquil in this box, but at the bottom, because it's there for HM purposes. Same thing with Basculin. Okay, back in here. So let's grab you. And let's put you back out front. I hope that this egg hatches soon. How soon is it, actually? Not close. Lovely. Aw, man, dude. I don't want to haul this egg around forever. Oh well, here we are. Yeah, I'll keep using repels. Strong impact. Okay, well I don't have a guy that has that, so... I mean, I could probably just force the issue right now. That'd be even more boring than grinding because I'm not even fighting anything. I'm just running around back and forth. Those guys got bug types? Good, they're toast. Literally. So if you remember from last time or the time before, when we fought Kolras, I can rematch him, but my party is nowhere near good enough for it, and I am going to kind of go out of my way to make sure I skip it. So there's a route to the west of either this route or the next route to the south. I'm just going to totally skip right now. I'm going to literally go through the rest of the map before I go there. That's kind of the plan right now. And I'm going to do it in the hopes that I can get my guys leveled up high enough to be able to do that rematch. Because I knew that rematch was there, but I wanted to see how strong he was, and the answer is extremely. Like, all of his Pokemon are level 72, and he's also got a level 74 guy. And it's like, my highest level guy is... Ah, fuck, dude, I need cut. Again? Fuck, I don't want cut. Oh, I love Masquerain. Intimidate, that doesn't do anything to me because I am not attacking. I'm using special attacks, so. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense that Masquerain would have Hydro Pump. It also sucks. Like, it sucks for me. But I'm still faster, so I'll take it. Magnezone. Yeah. It is probably going to have Sturdy, which is annoying, but... Okay, it didn't wind up mattering. Even a little bit. It's a Dragonair. I do want to swap for that. I'll actually do Crocodile for Outrage. Slowbro, I will use Ampharos for. Water Psychic. So Thunderbolt probably will not kill it, but should do pretty good damage and might paralyze it. So that's pretty worth it to me. And it's paralyzed. That's beautiful, actually. Kind of wish I had Hurricane or Thunder, but... Discharge will have to do. I'll take another Ultra Ball. These guys have really big teams. No, I'll just stick with Volcarona. Sentry's not too threatening. Bidoof. There's a very slight chance that Bidoof might have like a water type attack of some kind. But I'm not super concerned because I'm pretty sure its special attack is bad. So even if it did, it wouldn't be too bad. Watchog is very annoying. I feel like I've made my displeasure with Watchog's existence pretty well known. So I'm glad that I one-shotted it. I'm very glad. Zigzagoon. This guy's got all the normal type, like early game normal type guys. Except for the dog, maybe, but. Okay, so I can get back to town. I would like to pick up my cut guy. Because I guess I have to use cut. And I'll heal up too, since I'm right here. You do get more boxes when you put Pokemon in all of your boxes. So I could like sit here and just completely like max out my boxes right now if I wanted, but I really don't want to sit through that right now. Good attitude. I do appreciate it. It's the grass type Wormadam. There's a grass type, a ground type, and a steel type Wormadam, if I remember correctly. And they're all bug type as well. Illumise is nothing, so genuinely not a concern, just flamethrower. Beautifly is fine. Levani is fine too. I think it might even be Grass Bug, which is not good. For them anyway, it's not good. For me, it's great right now. gonna actually pick that item up this time. Okay. Birds. I'm probably gonna switch to Ampharos here pretty quick. Just finish out this Pidgey right here, and then just have Ampharos do the rest. Because this person is anything like that guy I fought in the grass. He's just gonna have this person's just gonna have birds. It's gonna be all birds, and that means Thunderbolt. So far, it's looking pretty bird heavy. Which is fine, because it is very easy experience for Ampharos. Has Facade. Interesting. And it's faster than me, so if it gets paralyzed, then it'll probably kill me with Facade, but I would also assume it survived, which it did not, so... Hey, 59. Lots and lots of birds. Hello. Okay. Veteran Oriana is a Wormadam. That's the ground Wormadam, which might be a little annoying, but I should still be able to do good damage to it with Flamethrower. If it doesn't kill it, I might be in trouble, but it should. Okay, we're fine. Has Magcargo. That is fire type. Fire rock, I think. So Earthquake will go pretty crazy. Yeah. Jumpluff is grass flying, maybe? That feels right. I know it's at least in part grass type, so Volcarona is the right call. Because Flamethrower. Acrobatics will actually do quite a lot, actually. Yeah, I was going to say, if it doesn't kill me, it'll probably get pretty close. Which is annoying. But, oh well. Exploud is just pure normal type. So I'll probably just have Crocodile do it since Volcarona is close to dying. Should I use Outrage or should I use Earthquake? I should probably use Earthquake. Since it is just normal type, like, I feel like the same type attack bonus is going to be better than whatever I get out of, whatever damage I get out of, Outrage. So... Excellent. So, before I move on at all... Oh. Let me just heal Volcarona real quick so I can keep on rolling. I'll take a max revive all day long, though. Nah, I don't need a repel. I'm going into a town right now, so. Person's really excited about the billboards. That's fine. You're allowed to be. There's a max repel in the garbage. Some Pokeballs. Cool, I guess. I gotta stop mashing the A button so much. Oh, okay. No. No. Grass gem. Cool, I guess. It is kind of fun to look at, like, how big or how small some Pokemon are. Like, Roselia is really tiny. It's like a foot tall. Like, no, I think it's even shorter than that. It's very small. Okay, thanks for like 50 grand. Because there's a specific NPC that will 17 feet tall. What the fuck Pokemon do you want to see? Have I even caught anything that's that big? Now this person has me looking at the Pokédex. Yeah, Woobat's pretty small. Onix or Steelix might be big enough for them, but... Yeah, Roserade's only 2 feet tall. Yeah, I know that Sneasel's not the size that they're looking for. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I really like how there are just some NPCs you can talk to, and it just adds sections to the music that weren't otherwise there. I just think that that's really neat. This person likes small Pokemon. Ambipom for an Excadrill. I don't have an Excadrill. I mean, I could get one. It's pretty easy, but... Yes. It's kind of fun that there are people who like want to see some specific guys, though. That's always kind of been neat to me. Okay. Omanite. It's water rock type. That's like exactly the opposite of anything that's reasonable for Volcarona to deal with at all. So I'm gonna send out Superior about it. Try to solve the problem. So since Tickle reduces my attack and defense, I'll use special attack then. Anorith, also rock type or ground type or something. Some kind of fossil-y guy. Has Rock Blast. Might be like Rock Bug or something like that, which is funky. Just keep using Giga Drain about it. Archeops is going to be Rock Flying, I think. So I think it makes sense to use Ampharos. I think. I feel like it does. I don't know. Okay, U-turn then, I guess. Let's see what you got. Shieldon is like Rock Steel or something like that. I mean, Thunderbolt still works, so I'm just going to keep using Thunderbolt about it. Sturdy and Endure, you gotta love it. Failed the second Endure though, so that works. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes. Oh, Dragon Claw might kill me, actually. Just barely didn't, but I'll take it. Static is good, too. Okay, so if that didn't kill it, it's... So, Archeops has kind of a fucked up ability where it... its stats go way down when it's got less than like half health or something like that. It's kind of fucked. It's not great. Kabuto. I think that's also water rock type. We're getting all the All the fossils, seeing all the fossils here. But yeah, Archeops' ability is kind of not great. So, since didn't get Tickle, I'll hit him with a Leaf Blade here. Cranidos is like grass rock or something. It's weird. So I'll just use fire attacks on it. Oh no, I misremembered. I was thinking Cradily, not Cranidos. Cranidos, I think, yeah, might not be great. Oh, my special attack is just high enough to deal with it. That's fine. Caracosta, I know that one is for sure water rock, so should be no trouble here. Probably has Sturdy. I think that's reasonable to expect. It doesn't, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, Leap, I do want Volcarona for. Flamethrower should still be fine, considering it's the unevolved one. Maybe the next time I happen to play through a Gen 3 game, I'll try to use Leap. Just because, like, I genuinely really like the way that Cradily like looks. I think it's a cool Pokemon. So. Oh, gee, thanks. Anyway, Ultra Ball. Wow, really? Cool. So yeah, this way is that route. I'm just not even going to go on it. It's Bianca. Okay, I guess I have to fight Bianca. With a kind of dog shit team. Okay, her levels aren't crazy, so I should be okay-ish. Buddy has Intimidate, which isn't really a problem. I'll go for a Heat Wave. Okay, beautiful. Love to see a critical. So Simisear is fire type. So I'm going to want to use Crocodile for that. So I am effectively operating on a team of 4 right now. Brick Break might actually kill me, but I don't remember Simisear's attack is good. It's not. Okay, we're fine then. Kind of sucks that it's faster than I am, but oh well. Samurott. Silvarian is raiding. What's up, buddy? You're good. You're good. Do what you gotta do. Oh, hey, you did it. Thanks. X-Scissor is gonna hurt. still faster than they are, so I shouldn't have any other real problem. Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of exploring, and I'm currently carrying an egg and a pat rat that knows cut. So I'm kind of running on like I'm running on less guys than I normally am. I only really have 4 Pokemon effectively. So this guy probably has Flame Body. I'm gonna go for Earthquake. I don't think that Earthquake will make me not get burned by Flame Body, but I love Chandelure, actually. I think Chandelure is super cool. Honestly, if I didn't get Volcarona when I did, I was probably going to wind up with a Chandelure. Mienshao is pure fighting type, so Crocodile is a bad call. Fighting type. I don't really have a great answer. I'm just going to make Volcarona do it. Sip. I didn't even see that. When did that come in? This minute. Okay. Well, good news. You have a choice to make. I have Green Tea Arizona, and I have Sweet Tea Arizona. Do you have an opinion, or is it going to be dealer's choice here? Return Sweet Tea. Okay. I mean, I might be not too far behind on the full restore here. Green tea? Okay. Because I'm good either way. Got my fingernails cut a little short, so cans are a little bit of a challenge. But don't worry, we have technology. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it's not carbonated. Yeah, the Arizona green tea is just really refreshing. I find that it's really well balanced. You know, it's probably got like infinity sugar in it, but like it's fine. 42 grams per can. That's actually better than I expected. But it's really refreshing. You know, it's not like I'm only drinking that all the time or anything. Which I feel like makes it sound like I totally am, but nah, I've got like a big Nalgene water bottle that I blast through like every day. Anyway. A zinc. It's not even hard. Oh, I drink a lot of like garbage. Don't get me wrong, but like I try to keep the amount of sugar on the lower end for the most part. Oh hey, I can finally like fish if I want. I don't, but I can. Hello. Hello. Anyway. Mistaking a visitor for my own child. I know your mom. I met her when she was working at the Pokemon Center and I was a trainer. You're always welcome to rest here. I feel really bad if they stopped in while I was gone. A King's Rock? Buddy, King's Rock is fucking great. Why would you leave that behind, of all things? Lemonade is quite good. Wow, a berry juice I'm probably never going to use. Anyway. That's really all there is here, so. And, I mentioned it previously, but, like, even room temperature Arizona green tea is still, like, super refreshing. But, anyway. I mentioned previously, but I'm not going down this route until I feel confident that I'll be able to beat the trainer at the end. For reference, you do a rematch with Colress. And I don't want to, like, accidentally do that. Like, accidentally trigger that. Unless I'm, like, ready, you know? Because I did look up what Pokemon he has. And it would be brutal, and I don't want to do it. So we'll save that one for later. So I didn't forget about it or anything like that. I know. Actually, since I don't know that I need cut for a while, I'll grab grab you instead of you. So it looks like we're going on a big old run now. Since I've cleared out a lot of stuff in this general, like, vicinity. So just a big long run. Yeah, I'm blasting repels constantly because I feel like that the encounter rate sometimes feels a little higher than is comfortable. And I don't know, I don't feel like taking like 20 minutes to get through a short route, you know? Plus, since this game has the feature where it will let you reapply repels without having to go into the menu, you better believe I'm using that. Now, I know I did not go into this cave the first time around. So I kind of explicitly ran right by and that was on purpose. Hippowdon is not really super feasible for me to fight with Volcarona. Probably possible, but also probably very annoying. They love to do it. They love to just stand in one spot, in one like really inconvenient to get to spot, and just fuck with you. Yeah, yeah. Let it take itself down on the recoil there. Has a Marowak. So Marowak's defenses aren't amazing, but Marowak is capable of doing a lot of damage pretty quick on paper. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, Rhydon is kind of a fucking slam dunk here. I one-shot a lot of Pokemon. Like, probably more. I one-shot more Pokemon than I don't at this point. That's just because, like, I have, like, actually good attacks and my Pokemon are actually strong. It's very convenient. Also, the reason I'm using Super Repels instead of Max Repels is that Super Repels are more cost efficient. I could not tell you exactly when, but I did very quickly, like, kind of just do some math about it. So being fighting psychic. Okay, fighting does resist bug then. Okay. I'll use another Silver Wind, see if I can get the buff out. The main reason that Volcarona one-shots so many things is because Volcarona has, like, fucked up stats. It's, like, not right. Whenever it levels up, I'll sit on the stat page for a second. So probably my favorite thing about TMs being reusable in this game. Which two have you played, Cody? I'm curious now. But anyway, the really nice thing about TM, Blue and Sword. That's quite the pair. But the nice thing about TMs being reusable in this game is that I can teach Flash to Ampharos temporarily and then give it back Thunderbolt later. I mean, oh yeah, there's loads. I've generally enjoyed every single one that I've played. I've played maybe an hour of X, and I haven't played Sun or Moon or their sequels at all. I'll get around to it. Okay, so that was absolutely what. Okay, so he just dies to burn then. Beauty. But anyway, I'll sit on Volcarona's stat page here so you can see how fucked up it is. It's got 187 special attack, which is very high. Conkeldurr. Yeah, we'll just stick with Volcarona. Volcarona keeps solving the problem, so I'm not gonna stop. I have played maybe about half of I think also Sword. I did play through Violet. And I have played Legends Arceus as well. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen, but it's not a big deal. Let's just make Crocodile do it. Based on my experience playing Violet, it's got its problems, but it's not a bad game. You know, it's certainly a lot less polished than like this game is. This game is really polished. It's really good. Breloom is fighting grass, actually, which is annoying. So I'm just gonna use Outrage. With the attack buff, I think I should still be able to take it out. Yeah. Yes and no. I mean, it's a pretty different gameplay loop. But I mean, it's still a Pokemon game. I played the DS version of the first Mystery Dungeon a long time ago. I haven't even picked it up in ages. I had how many? Yeah, I'm just gonna use a Revive and a Hyper Potion on Volcarona. Pick her back up. Call it square. Ruby and Sapphire are definitely some of the most solid ones. You know, once again, I don't know that there's necessarily like a perfect Pokemon game, but they're definitely some of the better ones. As much as I do like the Gen 4 games, I do think that like Diamond and Pearl are definitely a lot more flawed than Ruby and Sapphire, but they have a lot going for them too. I do think that the Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably the best ones, I think. So being dark fighting, Silverwind is going to be normally effective, so I'll just stick with Flamethrower here. Doesn't really matter. Now, I don't know if the Ruby and Sapphire remakes are worth it, frankly. So, you know, maybe those are excellent, and, you know, that'd be cool. But I've also heard some not so great things about them, and, you know, once again, you know, I'll probably get around to one of them at some point. I don't know when. Not in any serious hurry, though. I mean, a lot of 3DS games are still pretty cheap, and even if they weren't and I wanted to play it right now, I mean, HShop is a thing that exists, so I can just get it. At least when this guy keeps spamming Detect, I can still do damage. Because that's very annoying. Items are good. I will continue to use Repels. A Protector, that evolves right on into Rhyperior. How many ethers do I happen to have? 2 max ethers, 4 elixirs. 4 max elixirs. That feels... A max elixir feels excessive. Do I have... No. I mean, I'm pretty biased, too. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm not. I have a lot of nostalgia for Gen 2 in general. You know, I will happily sit down and play Gold, Silver, Crystal, or Heart Gold, or Soul Silver anytime and be very happy doing so. That being said, like... Superpower. Okay, that's an attack. That does damage and reduces attack and defense. Seasons, Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages are fantastic. I do actually want to stream them at some point. But I gotta be honest, they're not super high on my list at the moment. I think what I want to do is I want to do a linked playthrough of Ages, and then go back and do a linked playthrough of Seasons. But I need to finish Seasons on my own first. Close combat is gonna hurt, actually, quite bad. It cuts your defense pretty bad, too. Interesting. Machamp. Let's put Superior out for that. Yeah, that wound up not being bad at all, actually. Having Superior fight that Machamp, I was a little worried. Not because of anything in any particular moves that I expected Machamp to have, more just because, like, I expected to just get fucking blasted the whole time. Just given what Volcarona and Crocodile were dealing with beforehand. I'll take a max revive. I'll take a max revive all day long. I'll fight that guy in a minute. By that I mean, like, basically right now. These Pokemon were born on the same day and raised together. Is this going to be a double battle? No. It's just going to be a long one. Okay. Okay. So Gyarados. So the unfortunate thing about Gyarados is that I kind of need to use Ampharos for Gyarados, but Ampharos is currently lacking Thunderbolt, so I have to run on Discharge the whole time, which is a little unfortunate. Waterfall, probably not bad. Actually very bad because it's a critical hit. Lovely. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. I don't really have anything great to deal with Gyarados here. So I'll probably just Leaf Blade. See what that does. Worse than I wanted it to. And it has Fire Blast. Fuck me. God, if it's all Gyarados, I'm gonna cry. It's just gonna be like already over. So I think what I'm gonna do right now actually is I'm going to blast a Max Revive on Ampharos. Let Serperior take the L here. Make Ampharos solve the problem. Or attempt to anyway. Hope I don't get nailed by a critical waterfall again and die. So now you paralyze him. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, still gonna split with Volcarona. Gigalith is either pure rock or rock ground. I can't remember which. So Crocodile is gonna probably be my best bet given what I've got. We're gonna drop an Earthquake. It probably won't kill him. He's almost certainly got Sturdy. Okay, even if that, so I don't have to worry about Sturdy anymore, which is good. We'll see what he sends out after this. So Sturdy won't work if he had it now, since I'm not taking him down from full, which is nice. And that buffs my attack, which is also nice. And leftovers are insane. Druddigon is pure dragon, which is actually pretty good for Crocodile because I have Outrage. Alright, let's see what he's got next. Crobat. It's poison flying. I'll stick with Crocodile. With the 2 attack buffs off of Moxie. U-turn is going to do a lot of damage, though, which is unfortunate. So what's he going to put out instead, then? Snorlax. Snorlax is big-time tank shit here. So we'll see what damage this does. More than expected. Confused due to fatigue is a little annoying. I'm actually going to go on ahead and use a full restore to get rid of confusion here. Body Slam. I'm kind of glad I did. Body Slam can paralyze me. Of course he gets a crit too. I'm faster than him, at least. So I have to, though. I don't have a choice. Either I beat up the Snorlax or I lose. And I would rather beat up the Snorlax, I think. Crobat is coming back. It's faster than me, which is annoying. But I'll sacrifice my attack buffs for Ampharos here. I feel like he still might take me out with the U-turn, but we'll see. I'll drop a discharge and see what kind of damage I do to whatever he drops. Okay, it didn't, but Crobat is paralyzed now, which is really nice. So let's see what else he's got here. Excadrill is not going to take any damage, which is annoying. This is actually would be very nice to have. Actually, Serperior doesn't solve the problem either. You know what? It's risky, but I think I go for Volcarona here. I wouldn't be surprised if he has some kind of rock type attack. Drill Run actually is not a problem. I'll throw down a Heat Wave. Crobat again. I'll just throw out Ampharos again. It's paralyzed at least this time, so I might be faster, which would be fantastic. How many more Pokemon does he have? Okay, it's only Crobat left, so U-turn isn't going to swap him out anymore. And it doesn't do tons of damage to Ampharos either, which is nice. Poison Fang. I'm not poisoned, so I'm fine. Definitely going to have to eat a lot of potions and stuff after this one, though. There. Yeah, it's fun to... doing the tough battles is fun, so I'm glad that the game is kind of just throwing some around here. I am, however, slightly annoyed that I'm having to do them on basically 4 Pokemon. Alright, let's... Oh. Well, I didn't want to get in that encounter. Oh, it's the other... It's the blue Basculin. I'm just gonna run. I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to complete the Pokedex. It's not important to me, anyway. So we're back over here. Let me see how I can get up there. Oh. It's very easy, actually. TM for low sweep. I don't know. I don't know if that's good. I feel like it might not be, considering I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually use it. That's everything down here, right? Yeah, I think so. I'll double check this upper right corner. Just make sure, yeah. So that veteran and then the way back over here. There's a little bit of water right there. I'll check it before I go back upstairs. You know, I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did, actually. Replace that Max Revive I used. Alright, so we're back up here now. Which is fine. And we are out of there. Yeah, I'll keep on using it. Keep the repels up. So I might have to run around through some grass here in a minute, but maybe not. Oh, hey, the egg is hatching. Let's see what we get. So just like some random person just kind of gave me an egg. And I have no idea what's in it. It was a Happiny. I have no intention of ever using this thing. No. Considering that it is a baby, you're correct. But I gotta be honest, I'm gonna throw it into the box as soon as I have an opportunity. I don't really nickname my Pokemon. I know that that's kind of lame. But I just really don't. Oh, I knew I was gonna get a medal for that. Anyway. If I really want to nickname it, I will nickname it later. For now, I'm not going to. I'll worry about it another time. Pokemon outbreak at Route 1. I don't know that I care. All right. So we finally made it all the way around from here. So let's keep on doing what I've been doing. I'm gonna have to fight this person. No, I won't. Okay. I'm glad that you can run by the most, if not all, of the Pokemon breeders because they're very annoying. Especially that one because it's Pokemon. The Pokemon are gonna be really low level. I haven't touched Joint Avenue. I don't even know what it does. Janice Mart has been built. Let's visit. What you got, buddy? What do you got? Water set. 12 bottles of fresh water. 12 bottles of Moo Moo milk. That's actually super nice. How are you? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Anyway, time to continue to not touch Joint Avenue. I'm not gonna lie, the main reason I talked to those people is mostly just because they were directly in my way. So my basic plan, as far as like where I'm going and what I'm doing. Hang on, let me swing by here real quick. I do, yes. No, I'm not in any real state to do like an important battle right now. My guys are kind of bad. So so the entire like plan for the sequence of things I plan to do pretty much is centered around kind of just working my way around the big circle that the region is in and going to places that I couldn't go to the first time, basically. Rare bone. Clay tunnel. Let's check it out. Oh. So this tunnel was closed for like the whole game. So I'm interested to see what's in here. Aaron is a good start for me. I still haven't healed, huh? Whatever. I'll heal in the next town I get to. I'm not worried about it. Mawile is, I want to say steel type? Has intimidate, but it's irrelevant. Whoops. Sure is steel type. Cool. And there are wild encounters in here. You can bump into Boldor. I think I will simply use a repel about it. Solve the problem. Man, there's all kinds of items all over the place in here. It's like lots of trainers, too. This guy's really excited about digging. I mean, hey, everybody's got to have a hobby. Sableye has no weaknesses. So just use whatever. The nice thing about Sableye, though, is that its stats are total dog shit. So anything I do is going to probably kill it. The trio is very fast, and has pretty high attack, but it is bad at everything else. So don't worry about it. You need somebody who has Rock Smash? I can literally solve the problem. Let me find the Thunderbolt TM. Okay, actually, hang on. Because I want to say that Ampharos can learn Rock Smash, so I'll just yeah, put that over Flash. Let these guys borrow my Rock Smash guy here. Okay. Let's go by mining cart. I'll push some rocks around. Why not, right? Hang on, I gotta turn the item finder back on. Oh, I knew there would be some stuff lying around. So Swoobat is Psychic Flying type. So I'll use Fire Attack. I don't know. He did say he was a little lost, but with his big backpack, I think he's probably got supplies. I think he'll be okay. I haven't had Swanna around for a while, so I'm excited to actually have a water type. Speaking of water types, it's a water stone. HP up. Pretty good. And a nugget. Also pretty good. That's just more money. Diglett. Hello. It's Diglett. He's here. Anyway. The champ. I actually want to use Swanna for that. We go for Hurricane. And we land a Hurricane, so that's excellent. And it's confused? That's beautiful. It's not beautiful anymore. He hit me. I don't like it. I'm sad. So I don't need to risk the Hurricane again. I can just use Scald, and it'll be fine. For reference, Hurricane, the way that Hurricane is like if Thunder was flying type. That's all it is. And it has a chance to confuse your opponent instead of paralyze them like Thunder does. Or Thunder can, rather. Steel Gem. Steel's one of those types I don't use a ton. Maybe sometime soon, but right now, nah. My drill Pokemon won't be stopped. That sounds like a problem. So Volcarona is really the best guy I've got for dealing with Excadrill. Between Heat Wave and Flamethrower. I am running a little lighter on uses on both than I'd like, but Rhydon though. Let's get Swanna out there. Nidoking. I can stick with Swanna, actually. I'm actually going to go for Scald, though. Just in case I don't kill him, it has a chance to burn him, which would make him do less damage. Okay. I just get a critical and it's over. I'll take it. I'll come back to that. Actually, no, I won't. I shouldn't. Mistralton Cave. Where's the flash TM? There it is. Alright, Ampharos. You have a job to do, buddy. Let's get rid of Rock Smash. There we go. Can't go that way at all. I can, however, get this. A Dusk Ball. Cool, I guess? I don't know. Mountains, food, Pokemon, but food deserves to go in there twice. Buddy, I feel that. I feel ya. Oh. I get the feeling I was supposed to bump into this guy a while ago. Whoops. Steep Cave in the east, I go there and train my Pokemon. If there's a strong trainer in the west, I go there and challenge that trainer. Okay, bud. Tortuga. Yeah, I think I was supposed to be here earlier. Just gonna go full overkill here. Not of a game that you've never played before like this is for me. Bird. Man, I'm like running out of moves on Volcarona. They're just hanging out. I don't know why, but they are. You know what? That's fine. They're allowed to. It's weird, yes. Don't get me wrong. But they're allowed to. They can. There's nothing that says that they can't. Mistralton Cave. I don't even know where that is. Mistralton. Which one is that? Wow, an Ultra Ball. Yeah, let's just keep that repel up. I just have no desire to get into random Pokemon fights, especially when the trainers are like level 30. kind of not worth it. Let me like try to clear this floor out before I go upstairs this time. Okay. So there's an upstairs here. I want to go in there first. Okay, so it's not dark in here. Got an escape rope. There's an item up there. I want it. TM for rock slide. I feel like that might have come in handy earlier. But you know, here we are. It's fine. An old guy. Looking for Cobalion. Wonder if it still hates humans. Dragon gem. I literally have Cobalion. Yeah, this is where you got it in the first game, actually. Now that I think about it. I feel like there's probably a different way to get in here, though. So probably gonna have to use flash again. Yeah, kind of figured. Whoops. I'm also gonna put not Volcarona in the front. Heal up Swanna. Real quick here. I still have a few lemonades. Let's burn them. Yeah, I've had Swanna out of the party for a while, so I'd like to work on getting Swanna caught up here if I can. So there's just this hiker that I fought over here, and then yeah, just item over there, and then the way into the tunnel farther to the right. So let's check out over here, see what I can see. Another hiker that's probably going to be a pushover. Yep. Sturdy's going to be really annoying. That's the one thing that really sucks about Sturdy is that like my level is almost double what his is, and he still just doesn't die. Power Gem is like it's gonna be super effective, but yeah, it's not gonna do a lot, and he'll die to burn anyway, so it's fine. Okay. So this is just a big circle in here. Where does this cave go out? Like, where does this spit me out? Oh, shit. I know where I am. Okay. Got it, got it. I don't want to go in the bag. Everything makes sense now. I didn't spend a lot of time on Route 6 my first time through, so that's why I didn't make my way in here. So I'm going to go back in here. Back into the tunnel. And I'm going to make sure that I fully explore this area, and I believe that I have, so I'm just going to double check before I go on. Then I'll pick a door. I'll go north here. See what I can see. See where it puts me. It's a ranger. Probably gonna be annoying, but it's fine. Anyway, back to Pokemon that are closer in level to where I am. I love Fortress. And it's going to be really annoying to fight. Double edge. Okay. Crustle. Should be pretty good for Swanna, so. It's Bug Rock, I think. Either that or Bug Ground, either way. Yeah, Bug Rock, I think, so that'll kill me. Which is fine, I'm over it. Nah, Superior won't be very good. I'll just use Crocodile. Probably just throw down an Earthquake and call it square. Heal up Swanna after I get out of this fight and keep on rolling. Armaldo, I'll stick with Crocodile. I think it's Rock type. Rock Bug, probably. Lumberry. Thanks. I'm just gonna burn some of these random healing items that I've just kind of acquired. I have 3 potions. I don't want them. I don't need them. Keep up that repel. Metal Coat. That's pretty useful, actually. Okay. Can't go through there, probably. Right? Yeah. Didn't think so. That's okay. Alright, Onyx should be really easy for Swanna. Should be able to one-shot it. Go for a Scald. Graveler should also be pretty easy. It's pretty slow. So... but it has Sturdy. Double Edge will kill it. I just hope it doesn't also kill me. Alright, we're good. Steelix should actually be fine for Swanna. Let's keep up with that Scald. Might have Sturdy, but I'm not sure. Might not be relevant. We'll find out. It's not relevant. Stone Edge probably kills me. Which is unfortunate. Yep. That's kind of the unfortunate thing with Swanna, is that it's delicate. So So it's going to have worse special defense for sure, so I'll just use Giga Drain. Less interested in the healing part, more interested in the damage part. Uh-oh. If I beat you, you've got to help with the digging. You sure about that? I'm not going to help with the digging. So that just means I have to win. Easy. And I could go for either Scald or Ice Beam here. I think I'll try Ice Beam. See if I get lucky with freezing it. No, it just doesn't have Sturdy. Okay, I fully expected it to. Golem, once again, might have Sturdy, which would be pretty annoying, but oh well. I'll use Scald this time. Onyx, yeah, easy fight for... Easy, should be pretty easy for Swanna here. There's that Sturdy, I knew it. Stone Edge might kill me. Not quite. Man, Sturdy is so annoying. I'll take a max revive though. I like that. Ferrothorn is Grass Steel. I might be able to get away with Ice Beam here. We'll see. Not really. So I really kind of need to use Volcarona. I think I have 2 more Heat Waves and that's it on Volcarona. Cradily is Grass Rock. I kind of need to just use Volcarona, I think. I think Cradily is Grass Rock. That feels right. I guess Superior? It did buff its special defense, so I'll go for Leaf Blade, I think. Oh, and it got the buff off of Ancient Power. Lucky you. Ability was suppressed. That doesn't matter. Hey, Volcarona leveled up. Carnivine is, I think, pure grass. In that case, I think Swanna is honestly my best bet for Ice Beam. Power Whip might kill me, though. It did. Great. I'll actually go for Ampharos. So Ampharos does have Signal Beam, which might be pretty useful here. Yeah. Signal Beam works. All right. Oh. Spits me out in the bottom part of Twist Mountain, huh? Let's keep those repels rolling. Stone Edge TM. That's pretty nice. I'm going to go in here, though. Has like the music from like the Cave of Origin. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? I need to do it like this. I didn't expect to see you here at all. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to save. And it is rapidly approaching my bedtime. So I think I'm going to save, and we're going to catch that guy next time. And then we're going to continue exploring the tunnel, explore Twist Mountain, you know, kind of just work my way on around. So, thanks for spending your evening with me. I appreciate it. Always happy when people hang out. So tomorrow I will hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to beat Dullahan in Golden Sun Dark Dawn, and if so, then we will be able to get started on Final Fantasy Tactics A2, which will be hopefully pretty cool. I haven't played that game in a real long time, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Worst case, if the strategy I've got for Dullahan doesn't work out, what I'll probably wind up doing is just starting Final Fantasy Tactics and then just come back to Dullahan later and just work on getting ready for that fight. Just because I didn't have as much time to grind as I'd have liked, but I think I've got a pretty good plan. So swing on by tomorrow to see that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. But nonetheless, should be getting going on Final Fantasy Tactics A2 tomorrow. But yeah, more Pokemon on Thursday as well. So hopefully I'll see you here for that. That'd be pretty cool. But once again, thanks for spending your evening with me. Always thrilled when people stop by. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a good rest of your night.